Playoff train, folks, is ready to run right through. I visit California. First up for the visitors. 5 as a group has started a game this year. Wiggins had an ocean against Jaylen Brown, who draws the assignment on him. Shot clock at 10 for Wallace. Dort made a bunch of threes in the first meeting against the with an offensive rebound. Tatum for 3, wide open. Thunder with a little bit of pace into the front court. Dort using that big body.
Defensive end, that time he discarded Derek.
Tatum now 0 for. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They're the leading scorer in the NBA this year. Through the contact, got the second one to go. And at 20 into the ball game for the Celtics, they're 0 for 5. Case and Wallace with a little bit of jelly at the rim, and a timeout called by. See what the Celtics do out of the timeout. Tatum out top off the Horford screen. Holmgren switches onto him. Horford open from deep, and he rings one in allowing points in the paint defensively. Brown trying to stick with SGA. He rocked him that time and finished at the rim. Out to Brown. Lines up the seams and left it short. Here's Tatum. Horford made the last one. That's 2 in a row.
And now he's got that three-pointer going.
Dort one more. One more to Holmgren. Had it blocked. Horford got a piece of it. Holmgren got the carom and lays it home. Lead back up to 7. Early post up for Horford. One more to Tatum. Unselfish basketball results in an open 3. And White cashes out.
Exactly what you have to do. This is a young, but the ball moves faster than their feet.
And nobody moving faster than Esbic start with 6. White pulls again. That's 2.
But he is no accident. He's been working towards being an Iron Man for a big chunk of his career. You know, while Tatum and Peyton Pritchard have admitted to stealing parts of, Al's daily routine, Horford has been mirroring others for a while, but this game got
50 less minutes than Kristaps Porzingis. And I think I could make the case as Derek gets another one to go.
I agree with that. Meanwhile, Derek White has scored the last 9 in a row for the Celtics. Holmgren got it to go. No foul.
Yeah, the Celtics, to be honest, I thought it was a good no call, but I mean, we'll get the benefit of the second look, I bet.
Tatum on the pick and pop to Horford and rattles home another. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Dort facing Tatum off the drag, open from deep. Folks, that is who he is right now. Don't question his three-point shooting. He's shooting at about 40%. Jason. Jaylen Brown off the mark. Got it back. Cross step. One more to Tatum, open from deep. Cash. And that entails a lot of different things, a lot of moving parts. Kenrich Williams from the corner, got it.
Well, I think you've seen in the West that they have, you can experiment a little bit.
Pritchard, 3. Defending Gilgeous-Alexander got to the office and checks in with Kenrich Williams. Let's take a look at tonight's national TV. Celtics seeded 7, followed by Lakers Nuggets at 9:30. AB's Jimmy Butler. Are you?
You're not surprised.
No, not at all.
I'm going to say
it's a good fit. Some tough shots. You got to clean up the rebounding.
Yeah, and they shot 22 threes in that first quarter. How, if at all, do you want to see your coverage change on the three-point line?
I mean, we just want to contest it. You're not going to prevent this team from shooting 3.
1-point Thunder advantage. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander beginning the quarter on the bench, and off the turnover, here's Pritchard. Surveys. Pops clutch, and that's going to be goal. Development stories for the Celtics a couple of years ago. Expressed his desires for more playing time and a bigger role, and has subsequently been rewarded. As
gets a lot of separation, though, with his handle.
If you watch Peyton Pritchard play ones against some of the better players on the Celtic team, 10 after that shot. White inside. Lacerating the lane, comes off to Cornette with the tip. Virus, respiratory thing that they're still trying to figure out. On the keep action, Hartenstein put his chest right through. Jang into the front court, being guarded by Pritchard. Dribble handoff over to Wallace. Got it over Cornette. Oh, he put.
So normally this would be his time to command the offense. and yet they're winning the battle here. It's very significant.
A little bit of a zone look, it appears, by the Thunder, but as I mentioned, food and water. A practicing Muslim observing Ramadan like many around the world with his first field goal just a moment ago. Thunder. Approaching 7.5 to go in the opening half. Nice cut by Jang and got it to go off glass.
Telling you, connected group.
Speaking with Hartenstein, and he said, Mark, I've never seen so many young guys so professional in my career. Celtics have a 3-on-2. Brown filling the lane. One more to Holiday, wide open. Butter. Their lead up to 6. White with the empty corner, two-man game with Jaylen Brown. Here's Tatum. Holmgren trying to guard him. Quick shot him with the left to pull within 2. White moving quickly. Horford for 3. Brown back out to Tatum. Dort runs him off the three-point line. Tatum! Wow. Now Horford on a heater with 4 threes already. Holmgren with 9 rebounds. Caught that one coming in hot, and what a conversion. Tatum rejects the screen. Back out to Horford on the drive. Tatum with a little cleanup. Tapped. And it comes off to the Thunder who have numbers. Wiggins sprays it out to Dort. From deep. Got it.
Wow. 40% from 3. Just worked his tail off to make himself legit.
Doris, you and I were in the bubble when he was a smaller role player. Tatum knocks down the 3.
More about the details. He said we ran into jump shooters twice. Also got to pick up our rebounding and just take care of the things that we can control. Jonesy.
Brown on a drive to the basket, gets off to a good start. Back from Wallace. Dort got the Thunder out of the gate quickly with his three-point shooting. Pulls over Horford and still on to Tatum. Tatum got a little bit of food here. Good defense by Holmgren. Holiday inside. And that's three-point attempt number 37 now. Holmgren open from deep. Got it.
See, I mean,
tape that he likes to consume in video study with his assistant coaches. Tatum off the dribble. Got it. Boy, that's a... Gilgeous-Alexander into the front court. His team up by 3. Chet connects on the 3, and he threw it away. Wiggins in transition. Wallace out to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. With 21 working against Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander has Horford switch onto him. Attacks that heavy foot, the step back, and the Shai 3-on-2 for the Celtics. They run White off the three-point line. Tatum on Holmgren. Put his shoulder into the big man.
Finish in the restricted area. Not only with the bodies around him, but also what's required of the shot making.
Tatum raising up for the layup. They run 2 at him. Step back 3. And it comes off to White. Horford from deep. Butter.
I think their bench was especially productive. This guy in particular, whose punch off the bench has been critical, has not shot it well yet.
Oh, Holiday just put Isaac. And that's going to be a foul again.
Full of the shooting for the Celtics, just 1 for 10 from 3 here in the 3rd.
What a dime for Cornette. City. Here's Pritchard on the wing. Brown out front. Spins twice. Man, he used the self-checkout line.
What type of defensive activity do you need to see here in the 4th?
Just ball pressure and multiple efforts.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you, Jonesy.
All right, Cassidy out of the timeout. They try to get the double big connection. What
do you think was on Joe's mind? A little ball pressure?
Yeah. I would say ball pressure. Just underway in the 4th. Holmgren. Brown made those key closing buckets against Utah. Drives it on Holmgren. There's part of your answer. White with the block. Wow, what a play. Brown, one more to Horford. White for three. Now Brown switches on to him. 7 on the shot clock for Joe. Got it back and pulled.
Wow. Celtics have a 21-point advantage from three. But the way OKC is hanging is their disparity from the free throw line. There's another three.
Wow. Jaylen Brown locked in on SGA. Isaiah Joe, one more to Kenrich Williams. Unsupervised from the corner. Some basketball circles as to their playoff longevity. Perhaps because of their youth, perhaps because of their experience or lack thereof. But SGA is on. Holiday touching paint. Boy, had a shot right at the rim, defers. Brown set. Pritchard competing defensively against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace.
And to use a little clock, but execute well enough late.
They run two bodies at SGA, take it out of his hands. Wallace says, I'm the right man for the job, and plays it OKC late in the ball game. White turns the corner and one. As Jaylen Brown is fouled out of the ball, he footed the defender. On the cross. The lead is up to 10. And it's DEFCON 5 time for the reigning champs as Holiday gets the last one's pretty much done. A 9-point lead. 24 seconds to go. There's good shots.
5 from 3 in the second.
Saying they're just a regular season. Well, you could argue an improved roster who didn't play tonight.
No question.
Giddey is no longer a member of this team. You would say that maybe they're better.
And keep in mind, they're fading the league.
Yeah. Gave up 1 feet. Lack of playoff experience. But at some point, experience doesn't matter anymore, especially when you have